UFC Fight Night Macau, Piotr Jan versus Davison Figueiredo. And I will be going through the full card. And before I do, this card starts very early in the morning. A lot of people will miss it. A lot of people that usually go live for cards will miss it as well. So I feel like it's a great opportunity for someone who hasn't gone live before to go live. So that's what I'll do. Tomorrow I make my debut live stream. Yay! Yeah, very exciting. I just think it's a good place to start with all these Road to UFC finales and stuff happening. People aren't going to be keen on this, but there is going to be a few people looking for someone to watch it with. So that will be me. Okay. I'm going to do this quick because I don't know a few people, but I know others. And I've eeny, meeny, miny, mowed a couple, and I'm feeling really confident. I actually think I do really good on this card. Really good. Maheshate versus Nikolas Motta. You know what? I was always going to pick Nikolas Motta, like the whole lead up, just because I think he's got a good chance to just put his head down and throw hooks in the pocket and probably land a Maheshate. And Maheshate isn't, but gut feeling and just feeling leaning towards someone, I really think Maheshate wins, even though he's a favourite. It's not crazy to think he wins, but this whole week, as soon as I seen this fight on the card, starting it, I was like, oh, Nikolas Motta, he actually probably wins that one just because he's got a good style. He just KO'd Tom Nolan, who was also tall and rangy. I picked him to do that though, because people are terrible in their debut. Maheshate just had a bad performance, but he got KO'd before that one, so I will go Maheshate just on initial vibe and gut feeling. I think he wins, maybe a decision or a late TKO. But if Nikolas Motta KOs him in the first round via hooks in the pocket, I'll be devastated because that's what I thought would happen. But what I'm going to do is stop going against my gut, because last week I did not really think that Chandler was going to win, but I was so on, hell-bent on, like, if he does win, I want to be the guy that picked him, so I just picked him anyways. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop picking good underdogs just so I can be right if they do win, even if I don't think they will. So I'm going Maheshate. Xiaocan versus Quang Bang Lee. Bang is his nickname. Sick. Quang Bang Lee wins. I think he's from Vietnam. Yeah, I'm going to go Quang, and I'm going to go Quang via check left hook as Xiaocan comes in with something sloppy, like a three-piece. 1, 2, 3, boom, check left hook. Quang Bang Lee lays him out in the first round, puts him on his back. I'm pretty sure Xiaocan's KO'd already, but then Quang goes, tum, 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 3 hammer fists, finishes Xiaocan off. The ref couldn't get there in time, and Quang Bang Lee follows up with 3 unanswered shots. Xiaocan's already KO'd. You didn't need to do that. That's what happens. Because it's all well and good to say Quang Lee wins, but I want to go one step further. This guy has a nasty check left hook as people come in. He had a tough debut against Chris Gutierrez where he got his legs tapped at to a decision. You know how Chris does it. But yeah, Xiaocan loses this one, and I'm actually confident in Quang Lee. Really confident he wins. Lona Kavanagh versus Jose Ochoa, and he wins how I said he does. Check left hook, brutal KO. Quang Bang Lee gets a brutal KO. Lona Kavanagh versus Jose Ochoa. This is very exciting. This fight should be awesome. 23 years old, 7-0, Jose Ochoa. 25, I think Lona is. 7-0 as well. So just 7-0, 2 young prospects who have taken fuck all damage in their career, ready to just duke it out. Yeah, very exciting. I will go Lona. It'd be sick if he gets us a wicked KO again, because this guy is cool. Very fast hands. You know who Lona Kavanagh is. I don't have to explain it. Lona Kavanagh is sick. But Jose Ochoa, 23-0. No, that's how old he is. 23 years old, 7-0, shoot to box, probably tough as fuck and good. I can't picture this guy, but I think he's from Contender Series. I don't remember his fight there, but I'm going to go loner. I'm going to go loner by decision. I think these guys might go to war. It looked really technical and it just goes the distance. But if Loner Kavanagh comes out there and gets himself another KO, holy shit, that's going to be so cool. I am very excited for this guy and excited for both of these guys. Two young studs, both handsome as well. Yeah, keen for this and keen for Loner Kavanagh's debut, but it's their debut, so a little bit rocky decision. Let's keep going. Nyamjargal Tumendemberel versus Carlos Hernandez, also known as the lock of the card. Carlos Hernandez is the lock of the card. I don't know why. Well, I'm just picking him. What they've done here is, it's weird, actually. Listen up. UFC, they have these like weird fetishes with some people on their roster where they just love to feed them the same person of ethnicity. I don't know. I feel like they've been doing this for so long, they like have to play these little games to excite themselves. Carlos Hernandez, last two fights, I think they're both Japanese, but I'll just say Asian, so we're more broader. Two Japanese undefeated guys, and now he's got another one. So this is 3 undefeated Asians Carlos Hernandez is fighting in a row. Why? God, that's weird. And on the other side, Carlos Hernandez, I think, is of Mexican descent. Then you've got guys like Tatsuro Taira, like 7 Mexican guys in a row of Mexican descent. It's like they have these weird fetishes where they get off on feeding like one guy. Like, gosh, you remember Harry Hunsucker? Where they like UFC were just getting off on watching him get KO'd brutally by Samoans. It's crazy. Harry Hunsucker, I think, had to fight. No, is it Parker Porter? Not Harry Hunsucker. Or is it Harry Hunsucker? One of those guys had to fight a stupid amount of Samoans and get KO'd by them. I think it's Harry Hunsucker, yeah. He fought like Tyson Pedro at light heavy even. Both tougher brothers tied to Ivasa. Like, what the fuck? Settle down. It's weird. UFC just get into these modes where they're like, let's feed him one type of person. And for Carlos Hernandez, it's undefeated Japanese guys. Actually, Tumendemberel is Mongolian. So let's just go Asian. But yeah, I'm going Carlos Hernandez. He's the lock of the card. I just think Tumendemberel undefeated. I think this is his debut. This is just one of the ones where you drop. You learn a lot from Carlos Hernandez, very experienced. And surely, dude, like, what, 3 undefeated guys in a row? Surely you're going to get one. So yeah, he's my lock of the card. I've seen a few people pick Nyamjargal. So yeah, I want to go against you. Carlos Hernandez wins this one easily. He's my lock of the card, and he takes me out to 4 locks in a row. Good boy, Carlos. Decision, or maybe even a late finish. Remember that KO he got on Dennis Bonder? Sickening. Sickening. Alright. Prelims done. On to the road to UFC finales, which is also still on the prelims. Prelims not done. I take that back. Ming versus Feng Xiaocan. I'll go Feng. Kiru Sahota versus... Settle down. Feng Xiaocan is 22, so that's why I'm going her. Oh, actually 22, it's a bit iffy. Ming is 30, so there's a chance she could show levels to a young girl like Feng. Never seen these girls fight in my life. I would prefer to just watch this with a clear head, like Dana does on Contender Series. I'm Dana, and this is my Contender Series. Feng Xiaocan wins by decision, or maybe a 3rd round rear naked choke for no reason. That's based off nothing, but that's what I'll do. Alright, Kiru Sahota versus Donghun Choi. I'll go Dong. Yep, I'll go Dong. Kiru Sahota fights out of Manchester. Dong. Yeah, I don't know Dong. I think he's undefeated, actually. But yeah, I'll go him. Just scrapes himself a split decision very close for no reason. Don't know these guys. I don't. All right, next one. Baergeng Jieleyisi versus SuYoung Yu. Let me try that again. Baergeng Jieleyisi versus SuYoung Yu. Or you so young. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'll go SuYoung. I don't know. Yeah, but Baergeng, fuck him. I'll go SuYoung. Alright, let's move on. And I know that I don't know any of those three fights, but watch me get them all right. So yeah. Zhang MingYang versus Ozzy Diaz. No, we're actually on back to UFC fights. Finale's done. Zhang MingYang wins easily. Ozzy Diaz not good. Zhang MingYang I do like a lot actually. Fought Tuko Tokos on the road to UFC. I have seen that one actually. Brutal KO. And seriously, I mean brutal. You should go watch it. Zhang MingYang versus Tuko Tokos. He's actually fighting in Tampa in a few weeks. I'm going to get laid out by Navajo Sterling, and Zhang MingYang disgustingly KO'd him. I think he actually landed an absurd amount of follow-ups to the dead body as well. Seriously, disgusting KO. Then he comes in, makes his debut against Brenson Habiro. I actually remember he was supposed to make his debut on maybe the Vault card, where he was supposed to make his debut against Tyson Pedro. He falls out. In steps Modestas Bukauskas. Shit. Fucked his name up, but Modestas, in comes him, makes a cunt out of Tyson Pedro and schools him to a decision. So yeah, very disappointing. I know Tyson was sick that week, but yeah, that's how I know Zhang. And I picked him to beat Branson. Ozzy Diaz, flatline KO'd by Joe Pyfer. That's why B. Joe Pyfer started, because of this guy. And then, since then, he's got 2 TKOs on the regional scene. Now he's back into the UFC, ready to get laid out cold by Zhang. So good on you, dude. First round KO, but not surprised if Ozzy somehow wins. Zhang is beatable, but he wins. Volkan, no time. Oezdemir versus the Blackjack, Carlos Ulberg. I'm excited to talk about Carlos Ulberg. My first Carlos Ulberg fight I get to predict. This guy lives in New Zealand. From New Zealand, so naturally I've got a bias for him. I do love guys from Australia and New Zealand. I feel very prideful when they fight. I really do. So yeah, unwavering bias to Carlos Ulberg, but also something I want to say. Actually, I'll say this first. Whoa, just got like weirdly orange, did it not? I don't know why that happened. Maybe the sun in the back, like, who knows? But God, I'm orange now. Alright, let's keep going. I am worried about this one a lot. I feel like, even though I'm a big Carlos believer, I feel like this is a bad fight for him out of other ones that he could have. But just because Volkan, good hooks and stuff, I feel like he could maybe slip a jab and then catch Carlos. But obviously, I'm going to go Carlos. Something I will say about Carlos Ulberg as well, there isn't a man in light heavyweight that I would pick to beat Carlos Ulberg. I believe in this guy. I really do. I think he is next. Just sick striking. Very dynamic. Just wicked striking. That Negumeanu fight, that Nikolai Negumeanu fight, that KO is something else. Jab, left hook with the same hand in like milliseconds. Insane. Yeah, Carlos Ulberg is him. This is a tough matchup for him. Whoa, getting less orange. That's weird. Actually, it is the thing. The sun is back. Alright. But yeah, Carlos Ulberg snipes Volkan Oezdemir out of the air. in the first round with you know what he'll get him with, a check left hook as he comes in. Yep. Volkan is open when he comes in, no time. I'm a big Volkan fan as well. He's a cool guy, but Black Jag is frankly too handsome for you, Volkan. Black Jag has it all. Carlos is handsome, a model, and when he's not being a model, he's KOing people in the first round with 6 striking. So seriously, this guy's so cool. I'm a Carlos Ulberg fan, indeed. He wins this one, but not surprised if Volkan clips him and KOs him badly up against the fence. Another thing, just a little superstition thing. This fight, when I looked at it odds-wise on Sportsbet, Volkan was the exact same that Vivian was, and Carlos was the exact same that Carini was. It was like, oh God. And I picked Vivian. I don't know. I know you shouldn't believe in that shit. Like, what? They're the same odds, so crazy. But that thing like gets on my mind. I'm scared. I'm really scared that No Time gets this. But I have to trust Ulberg. He beats them. He beats them all. He beats them all. There isn't a man on the roster below heavyweight that beats Carlos Ulberg. That's right. That's right. I believe in him. And it's not because he's from New Zealand. I swear. Alright, I don't even fucking care. No bias here at all. Okay, let's move on. Black Jag wins. First round knockout via another left hook. God, he just does it. But maybe a decision. But maybe Volkan clips him up against the fence. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Wang Cong versus Gabriella, not Gabriel. Wang Cong wins, obviously. God, I can't wait for Wang Cong. Why are you so serious? Who doesn't love Wang Cong? Seriously, she's fucking cool. God, she's cool. I cannot wait for Wang Cong. Yeah, it's Wang Cong fight week. Let's get our popcorn. God, this is cool. Wang Cong's back. She's fucking back. All right, settle down. It's Wang Cong time though, and I'm not too confident that she goes out there and gets a KO. God, it would be sick if she does, but Gabriella is tough and mixes in takedowns as well. This girl's not god awful, but Wang Cong is fucking him. Wang Cong is him. She destroys Gabriella and KOs her brutally in the second round, but probably decision. I will officially go Wang Cong 30-27 decision. Actually, maybe 29-28. Maybe Gabriella gets her down for a round. She just beat, I think, Carly Judice, who I also rate as well. But yeah, now you're versing Wang Cong. Wang Cong is him. Yeah, he wins easily. No, she wins. Wang Cong is a girl, but she is him. Make no mistake. Alright, let's move on. Song Kenan versus Muslim Salikov. I will trust in Song Kenan. He is an underdog here. This is a tough one. Maybe he just gets poked at. Maybe he's an underdog because of that Ricky Glenn fight. That was disgusting. But this guy has decent boxing, good hands, pokes out his jab. I'm just not going to trust in Muslim Salikov, who is 40. I thought he was coming off the Randy Brown TKO, but apparently he fought Ponzi. I swear that Ponzi fight was fucking ages ago, and then he just got KO'd by Randy Brown. So weird that apparently the Ponzi fight was in June and he got slept by Randy in like March. God, that's ages ago. I swear he just got KO'd by Randy Brown. But no, he's already come back and felt out his chin. So good on him. Ponzinibbio is done. Sad. Good guy. Muslim Salikov gets decisioned over Song Kenan. Song Kenan decision win, gets the first 2. Oh, maybe drops Muslim. Gosh. Like, this is the guy that dropped Ian Gary. So it's annoying that he's the underdog against 40-year-old fuckers like Muslim. It doesn't really make sense. Gave a good fight to Kevin Jusay. Fraud checked Rolando Bedoya, who I thought was good. Definitely beat Chaos Williams. Definitely got robbed brutally by Chaos Williams. But yeah, Song Kenan's good, man. I'm going to go him. Yep. Let's move on. Nearly done. Far out, this is fast. Yan Xiaonan versus Tabitha Ritchie. I will go Yan Xiaonan. I am like a little bit worried about this one just because like it's Tabitha. I think this is 3 rounds. So like there's always a chance. But Yan Xiaonan is sick, like elite. I've followed this girl for a long time. That fight she had against Marina Rodriguez, it told me everything. God, she looked good there. And then that put it in my mind, wow, this girl's good. I'll keep an eye out for her. So I picked her against Dern at $3. Bang! Schools her over 5 rounds. Well, doesn't school. Gets out a good decision over Dern for 5 rounds. And then I'm like, God, she's good. Let's pick her to KO Jessica Andrade. Bang! God, she did it again. And then I got a bit too big for my boots. I picked her to beat Zhang Weili by decision. She didn't, but she did really good. Tabitha sucks. Pretty, but sucks. Yeah, Xiaonan should seriously whoop the shit out of Tabitha here. She's going to be so much better than her on the feet. When she does get taken down and gets back up, it's not like she's just goes on NPC mode and doesn't throw anything, just shitting herself about the takedowns. She will get straight up and then yeah, good leg kicks and shots. It would be sick if she got herself a KO here because she is just so much better than Tabitha Ritchie, and I'm a big Xiaonan fan. Also, something else I will say, after that Marina Rodriguez fight, followed Xiaonan all the way to the belt, picked her every time. I also did that with Marina. Picked her against Jandiroba. No. Picked her against Andrade. No. Picked her against Yasmin Lucindo. No. God, why the fuck does she lose all the time but looks so good in the striking against Xiaonan? Damn it. But yes, I'll go Xiaonan and by decision. But be sick if she lays Tabitha Ritchie out cold. Wouldn't that be sick? But yeah, gets a decision. Wang Cong, 2nd round, brutal KO. Have I talked about Wang Cong enough? She's here. Yeah. Piotr Yan versus Davison Figueiredo. Last one. I'll go Piotr Yan. Yeah, he's good. Once upon a time, I thought this guy would be the greatest of all time bantamweight. Seriously, that Corey Sandhagen fight, it was like, oh my God, no one beats this guy ever. But yeah, he just like lost his next 4, and yeah, God, I don't get it. But yeah, once upon a time, I believed in Piotr Yan. I thought there would be never someone that would beat him, but he lost. Got like body triangled and then spam takedowned on, and then sort of robbed. Well, yeah, he got robbed. He did beat Sean O'Malley, but it's really close, and Sean O'Malley did good. But yeah, I'll go Piotr Yan here. I was going to go 5th round TKO. Keep in mind, this is 5 round Piotr Yan, so a lot of time to work. We're going to get vintage Yan here, where he takes off the 1st round and then he ramps it up, and then by round 4, you're like drowning. Figgy's drowning and Piotr Yan's just drown. And then he's just ground and pounding Jose Aldo and tripping the shit out of Aljamain Sterling and just slaughtering everyone in round 4 and 5, even in the rematch. The only person that didn't get slaughtered in round 4 and 5 is on the sauce, Marab. But yeah, round 4 and 5 against Corey Sandhagen, where he left hook, spinning back fist, left hook. God, this guy's good. And then round 5 to end it off with like 10 seconds, it was like right hand, left hook into a wheel kick. God, that Sandhagen fight is something special. You should go watch that back. Preferably just the last 2 rounds. Yeah, wicked. But I will go Tian. I will just say decision, just to be safer. I'd love a 5th round knockout though, or 4th, just where Figgy is dying. He's getting tripped over and over again, just thrown around the cage. I think, you know, these guys are going to be similar heights. Maybe Figgy's doing good early, but yeah, won't be doing good for long. If Figgy was to win though, just want to say this, if he was to win, Tian, I wouldn't be surprised if he did this a lot against Song Yudong, like mixed in a takedown, gets guillotined by Figueiredo. That would be weird, but I wouldn't be surprised. Figueiredo's got a sick guillotine, and Tian, oftentimes he will jab to double leg, you know, mix it in, guillotine from Figueiredo, and he gets subbed in the 2nd round. But if that doesn't happen, Tian picks this up, takes the 2nd, takes the 3rd, takes the 4th, ramps it up, smashing Figueiredo in the 5th, and he lasts out to a decision, but maybe a 5th round TKO via just, like he's in stacked guard, just, and yeah, finishes him off. But no, decision. Yep, that's what happens. All right, and little recap before I head off. Maheshate, oh damn it, forgot I picked Maheshate. I didn't want to, but I will. Decision, yeah, but Nikolas Motta can definitely win by KO. I'm going against my brain in that one and going initial hunch. Quang bang lead, check left hooks, Xiao in the 1st round, brutal KO. Lona Kavanagh goes to war with Jose Ochoa, decision. Nyamjargal Tumendemberel is versing the lock of the card. Obviously he loses, gets his O taken. Finally Carlos Hernandez beats one of these Asian undefeated guys. Ming, who the fuck, loses to Feng Xiaocan. Kiru Sahota loses to Dong. And Baergeng Jieleyisi that loses to SuYoung. Zhang MingYang KOs Ozzy Diaz in the 2nd round. No time. Gets sniped out of the air by Black Jag. Wang Kong. It's Wang Kong fight week. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wang Kong is him, and he is here to stay. Brutal decision. Probably a decision. But brutal KO in the 2nd round by Wang Kong. The Joker. God, I'm excited for her. Kenan. Decisions Muslim Salikov, but maybe KOs him. Should. I mean, if you're dropping in, Gary, please KO Ricky Glenn. Why the fuck did he not KO Ricky Glenn? I'm going orange again. Yan Xiaonan decisions. Tabitha Ritchie smashes her and just schools her. This should be easy. This is such a mismatch. It should be easy, but I'm worried. And Tian gets himself a 5th round, stacked guard, TKO, but probably just a dominant decision. And yeah, that's me. I'll head out, and hopefully tomorrow I will be live for the first time to do and watch the card right here in this very spot. I'll put it on the TV. It'll be exciting. I'm excited. Yep, I make my debut tomorrow and I start my life. As in, I start. Maybe I get like weirdly 27 viewers or something, couple subscribers. I'm on 80 by the end of the day. Yeah. All right, but I'll end it now. Thank you for watching. If you did like, just kidding. Come on, none of that gay shit. All right, but I will head out now. Thank you. And shout out to Wang Kong. She's here. All right, this is it. Hi, Ma.